What you're seeing right now is split screen Black Ops 1 on the PlayStation 5. 60 frames per second, 1080p, full HD, no screen shutter, no lag, everything working completely as it should be. Basically how the game should have been when it first released back on the PlayStation 3. But for the people who've played PlayStation 3 and have played Black Ops 1 on the PlayStation 3, they know that the PlayStation 3 games, like the third-party games, were never really that optimized. It's a cell structure from the PlayStation 3. It's infamous. You can look that up. The Xbox 360 usually ran third-party games better than the PlayStation 3. You know, the exception is, of course, the first-party games on PlayStation 3. Those were very well. But the third-party games always lag behind, and Black Ops 1 is no exception. It didn't even run on full 1080p. It was like 600 something p, not even 720p, so not even HD ready. And the frame rate was 60, or the target is 60, but it dipped below 60 more often than not. So to actually experience this game at 60 FPS full HD, just running smooth, is amazing. And even split screen, you know, for the people that have played split screen on Black Ops 1, I think it averaged like 20 FPS. The graphics were really, really bad. It was blurry, the textures weren't great, and if you went online, it just really struggled. But right now, in 2026, we can play it full HD, full 60 frames per second, no stutter. The textures are sharp. It's the same textures, but it just the whole presentation is just mind-blowing. This is how the game should have been when it first released. This is the experience we all should have had, and now we finally have it. And if you play this on the Xbox with the backwards compatibility, even then you don't get the performance that you have right now on PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. Basically, the PlayStation 5 is the exact same performance as the PlayStation 4, so you're not losing out on anything. If you're still on PlayStation 4, you get the exact same experience. It's so smooth, and you know, people are complaining online. It's not a remaster, it's not even a remake. It's nothing. It's just the same game of, you know, all those years ago, more than a decade ago. And why would you buy this? It's bullshit. Just buy the new games. But let me tell you, I'd rather spend, you know, $30, 30 euros, whatever, on an old game which is really fun, like a really fun game. You know, you relive your childhood. Of course, there is a nostalgia element to it, but the game is just amazing. It's like one of the best Call of Duties, and everyone agrees. Yes, they could have remastered it, they could have remade it, but really you get to experience the exact same thing, but better, like the ultimate way to experience it. So I'm very happy. I would gladly pay $30, 30 euros for a game that was amazing, and I get to relive and have an amazing time again. Then, you know, spend $60, 60 euros for a new Call of Duty, or even more. Nowadays they're like 70 or 80 euros or dollars, and it's just dog shit. You know, you log in and you just get spammed by messages. You know, you have to accept a new user agreement. You know, you have to confirm that you're a nice guy, and you won't offend anyone. You know, it's just great when you can just start up a game and you don't have to worry about pop-ups all the time. You know, buy this DLC, it's this season again. Oh, something new is unlocked. Oh, buy this in the PlayStation Store, buy this in that store. Any Call of Duty game, you log in, you have to go through like 10 menus, 10 pop-ups, and then you have to load, and the matchmaking takes forever because they have skill-based matchmaking, so they have to match based on your skill. So then when it takes like 5 minutes to find a server, you're in the server, and if you're a good player, you'll be matched with all other good players. So you never have a chilled session where you know, maybe you'll fight 2 or 3 good people and the rest of the server is just full of regulars. So sometimes you get killed, sometimes you make a few kills, maybe even a kill streak. No, in the new Call of Duties, it's just sweat, 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 and you can never lay back anywhere. People are jumping around, wall jumping, sprinting, slide canceling. It's just pure horror to play in modern Call of Duty. You can't just enjoy a normal, realistic shooting game. No, everyone is like Nicki Minaj is a skin. You have to buy all the skins. Every time you log in, you have to click on like 5 skins that they want you to buy, and they're all like 5 euros each. it's just exhausting, you know. And even the menu, you have your player in the center of the screen, and they want you to, of course, customize it. I just want to have a screen with like 3 options or 5 options, you know. Find a match, create a class, go back to the main menu, single player, multiplayer, zombies. You know, I don't want to have a Netflix screen for my game. It's just why do we do this? Why do we do this? It's horrible. And now then comes a game all the way from 2011 or 2010. No, I think it was 2010. So that's 16 years ago. It comes around, it re-releases, you jump into the game, you can click on zombies, click on campaign, click on multiplayer. You click multiplayer, you're in the multiplayer menu, you can find a server, search for some game modes. It's all straightforward, nice and easy, vertically positioned at the left side of the screen, and it's just perfect. And you're in a game within a minute. And there's no skill-based matchmaking, you just find a server and you play. You know, it's like I said, I'd rather buy a old game, which is just so much better than the new games, than to pay for a new game that's just shit. You know, you play for 1 week and you're done with it. Or even, maybe not even a week, you know, you load it up and then there's all the season passes, battle passes, pop-ups, microtransactions. It's soul crushing. The whole gaming industry is just soul crushing. And that's why I think it's just people are judging this way too harshly. And yeah, I mean, the price is steep if you're not having the PlayStation Plus discount. So I get that. I wouldn't have bought it without the discount. I'll be honest, that was a little bit too expensive. But 30 euros or $30 for the base game plus all the DLCs for just one for Black Ops 1, because I only bought Black Ops 1. Yeah, I'll be playing that. You know, 30 bucks for the whole thing. 20 of course for the base game and 10 for the DLC. I mean, it could have been cheaper. They could have done like 15 euros for everything. But I guess it's supply and demand, and they know people are gonna buy it, so I guess they priced it according to that. And you know, you can't really blame them. They are a business, and if it was too expensive, people would pass on it. And they know it's not too expensive to pass on because the numbers this game is doing is incredible. Everyone is playing these Black Ops games now. They're playing it even more than the new games. So that's saying a lot. So yeah, I think it's a good price for what you get, and it's a personal choice. You know, if you don't want to buy this, then you don't have to. Like, everyone's dunking on this, but nobody's forcing you to buy anything. You know, just buy whatever you want. I don't get the whole gatekeeping thing, the whole crying online thing. The same with Black Flag Resynced. You know, Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced. I bought that as well. I bought the launch edition, physical media. So I bought the disc, and the launch edition has some great goodies like a map and an art book, and I really enjoyed that. So I wanted to have that because, of course, I'm mad at Sony for the announcement of stopping physical media by 2028. I don't support that. I really hate that decision. Yeah, all we can do is just keep supporting physical media until that horrible moment arrives, and then we just cherish what we have. Anyway, I just wanted to show off the gameplay and basically talk about why I really like this release, the ports. It's the same game in basically every aspect, but it just runs as best as it can, which is just exactly what people wanted. People wanted, I mean, I've been saying it for years, just re-release the same. I just want to experience this again because it was the best. And I have the same thing with Battlefield. Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, Battlefield Bad Company. I would gladly give 40 euros, 50 euros for just to have that same game again on a new hardware, running buttery smooth, and just experience it with the whole gang, everyone coming back online together. Because that's the thing, people say, oh, you can just play the PlayStation 3 version, and I have played PlayStation 3 last week on Black Ops 1. I booted it up, I played a bit, I loved it. It's very nostalgic, but you see, you know, there's way less people playing it. There's like 200 people online worldwide or something. So matchmaking, you know, you can basically only play team deathmatch because that's where most people are, so you cannot really play any other modes. And that's just it, you know. And then you see the hardware limitations, you know, it just runs crappy. I mean, it's still a great game, of course, because I've enjoyed it since release. Basically, I've enjoyed this game for years, but you can really see the hardware limitations, and to just have it unlocked on the PlayStation 5 with so many people jumping in, everyone's level 1, everyone's grinding together. Basically, it's stepping back in time to a place and a time where we actually enjoyed it. You know, everyone's just enjoying it. And if you go on Black Ops 7 or 8 or 10, I don't even know what Black Ops they have this time. It's just shit. Every gameplay I see people with a grappling hook jumping up and down, left, right, slide canceling, the all flying. It's just, I don't enjoy that. And you can call me old, but I just don't enjoy that. So I really wanted to make this video, show you guys, you know, maybe an aspect that hasn't been talked about that much, you know, the split screen aspect. The fact that you can basically run this in split screen and you both experience the game as if you were playing alone, you know, because there are no dips in frame rate, there are no dips in quality. It's so smooth, and you can play this online as well, split screen. And the great thing is you have party chat now. You have the PlayStation Party chat, so even if you back out of your game, you can still talk to each other. When we were playing on PlayStation 3, of course, you only had the in-game chat. So if you back out of it, then you don't hear your friends anymore. You know, you have to wait in the lobby. You have to tell each other, all right, we're gonna switch to zombies, then invite everyone, and you can basically only talk to each other when you're in the same lobby. And if something happens, they have to send a PlayStation message, you know, and you're just always in the party. Everyone's in the party. You can switch games, you can switch modes, you can do anything you want. You're all in, you know, in the same party, and it's all flawless. And even the split screen in the PlayStation 3 version, you can only do split screen like with a guest account. You know, you'll have your name, and then there'll be like a 1 behind the name. But in here, you can actually play with a different profile, a whole different PlayStation profile, and even progress online. It keeps your progress. So, you know, first in the PlayStation 3 version, there's only a guest account, and yeah, basically anything you do as a guest account, it's thrown away. The online is thrown away as well. But here you can play with your profile, online profile, and you keep your progress. And if you would then, of course, go back to your own PlayStation, and let's say you're with a friend and he's coming over, you're playing together split screen, and he's playing on his account, you're playing on your account, and he goes back home, boots up his own PlayStation, then he has the same progress. You know, it is amazing to have these modern features for such an old game. It makes it just like the best version you could ever play with this game, you know, unless they of course make a remaster or a remake, which is technically a better game. But this is just perfect. I don't need a remaster. It's the most fun I've had in such a long time. It's actually just, it brings me back to a time when there was more fun in the gaming industry. So yeah, this is basically just my rambling thoughts. I hope you guys liked the video, and subscribe, like, comment, you know how it is. And I will talk to you another time. See ya.